Alright, what's good, everybody? Today's episode is brought to you by Get Upside, where you get paid to do something you're going to do anyway, and that's just fill up your gas tank. The process is very simple. Just download the app, open it up, find the cheapest gas near you, pump your gas, upload the receipt, and you'll get paid within 2 to 3 business days. Once you have the money in your account, you'll be able to cash out for Amazon gift cards, Lowe's gift cards, Nike gift cards, Target gift cards, Walmart gift cards, PayPal gift cards, and a host of restaurants. Oh, and did I mention the app is free? Yeah, free 99. Join using my link and you'll get an extra 15 cents per gallon cash back. The link is in the description box. Thanks for watching. Keep pounding.
What's up? This is Derek Brown of the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Rashad and David of the Panther Nation podcast. The voice of the Panther Nation. Make sure y'all like them and subscribe. Keep pounding.
Yo, this is Panther legend Jonathan Stewart, and I just wanted to shout out to Rashad Beard and David Rhodes of Panther Nation podcast, the voice of the Panther Nation. Keep pounding.
You are now tuned into the Panther Nation podcast.
Delone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
Seal, he's intercepted by Keithley. Keithley inside the 20, to the 10, and to the end zone for another Panthers.
Welcome to the Panther Nation podcast. And here are your hosts, Rashad Beard and David Rhodes.
Alright, what's good, people? Let me fix Dave. I see Dave. I got to fix Dave already. Give me 1 second. But what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Panther Nation podcast. Listen, tough game, Dave. Tough game. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm tired. They should have stopped the count after the first quarter. I stand by it. I live by it.
Stop the count, dog.
Cam got his TD. Hashtag stop the count. Let's get that trending up in his please.
Stop the count. Yeah, so we got a tough loss against the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champs. Caught another close L. This is about our third, fourth, fifth close loss that we've had this year. Whatever. Who's counting? Who's counting?
I am.
Yeah,
I am because I'm watching these joints.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We caught the fade, and again, tough game. But we gave the Chiefs all they could handle, man. Gave the Chiefs all they could handle. But we caught an L, and it's a lot of Panther on Panther violence out in these streets, in these Twitter streets. It's a lot of Teddy hate, out in these Twitter streets. But we'll talk about it all. We'll talk about it all. But Dave, before we get into the happenings of the weekend, on Sunday, how was your weekend?
Pretty good, man. It was a pretty chill weekend. I went to the range. I chilled out. I'm preparing for life after PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I'm gonna finish getting everything together to trade both of those systems in to get my upgrade starting tomorrow with the Xbox Series X. But overall, pretty good weekend.
Nice. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing but start putting up Christmas decorations. Dave, is it too early?
Nah, it's never too early.
Too early.
If the Black Friday sales started popping, that means it's not too early.
Facts.
I'm just waiting for the moment that somebody puts up the Christmas decorations prior to Halloween.
Nah, that's too early.
Conflict.
Nah, that's too early.
Then you got the conflict with the Halloween, with the ghosts, the ghouls, and the Christmas lights,
the goblins. That's funny.
The goblins, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the Christmas lights.
Yeah, that's funny. But I put up my outside. I haven't done the inside yet, but I had to take advantage of this great Carolina 73-degree weather in November to go ahead and put up my lights. Definitely had to do that.
True story. It was 73 degrees in New England.
Yeah, it was 70-something degrees today.
It broke some records. Like, it's never been this warm in November up here.
Super warm. So in our neighborhood we all have 2 trees on the front of our property, and all of the neighbors on our street put up they wrap our trees in Christmas lights. So I went ahead and did mine because I hate doing it in the cold. My hands get cold and I can't wrap properly. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Got it done. Got that done. So I ain't got to worry about that. Just got a couple more things I got to tighten up. But we good. Christmas decorations are up outside anyway. Got to put up the inside. I'm waiting on my programmable Christmas tree lights for my inside, for my Christmas tree. We're gonna be in here, yo.
Facts. This guy out here like $300 electric bills. I see you, dog. I see you, man.
Hey, man. It is what it is. It's all.
Only thing. Let me tell you something. And I'm staying here this year. The only thing Christmas decorations weekend is that tree. And I might go grab a Mario Starman to put on top of it, a tree topper. Like, I saw a dope Zelda tree topper. Maybe I'll go pick that up tomorrow when I pick up my Xbox.
Yeah, man.
You know, my kids get a kick out of that.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we going to the mountains for Christmas this year. We're going to the mountains.
Climbing?
Yeah. No. Just cabin with the family, dog. Little cabin. We always try to do something.
Smart.
Yeah, we always try to do something. You know, little family gathering in the mountains. Yeah, man. We're gonna have some fun.
I should do something with these kids. I ain't going down south. Maybe I should try to do something for Christmas. Maybe even if it's just finding like a nice hotel, put the kids in for a couple of days, a little away from Providence. I'll figure something out.
Gotta do something, man. The Rona's getting everybody. But all right, let's move on. We got to get into this game, Dave. Let's get into this information. But before we do that, we gotta talk, and I don't know why that's doing that, but we gotta talk about a new show that we're gonna introduce this Wednesday. This Wednesday, we got a new show that's gonna debut called Zone Coverage. If you could see it, let me fix this real quick. It's called Zone Coverage. Okay, Zone Coverage is where we're gonna allow you, the chat cats, to join on a Zoom with us to discuss a hot topic. And it's gonna start this Wednesday. We got a couple chat cats, some of my go-to, some of my fellas. We got Noli, we got Jared, and we got Eddie, all joining us live in effect. And we're gonna talk about everybody. Well, Dave's favorite topic. We're gonna talk about Mr. DJ Moore, okay? Because sometimes we cannot. Sometimes it's really difficult to get your point across in this hour and a half show. So we're going to open up a new segment to where we allow you guys to hop on and we kind of interact with you guys and get your opinion on these such gut-wrenching topics, okay? So, again, stay tuned. It's going to happen. We're going to try to rotate people that come on. Again, you have the opportunity to make your case live here on the show with no Dave interruptions. I won't interrupt you. You get to go ahead and do your thing, okay? We're gonna do a zone coverage. It's gonna happen. All your topics. I see you, Slim. We're gonna handle DJ Moore first, cause that's Dave's favorite, and then we're gonna handle the Christian McCaffrey talk, and then we're gonna handle the Teddy Bridgewater talk. It's all gonna happen on these zone coverages, okay? So I just think it gives us a better opportunity to fully get our point across. And so that's why this show exists. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. And again, with this show, we need your participation. Okay, and I want to give a shout out to my man Kevin. I think Kevin Brown. I think is his last name. Let me get his full. Kevin Brown. I want to give him his full credit because he hit me up on the Twitters this weekend. It was like, yo, I got some ideas for you. This was one of his ideas, so he allowed me to take the name. He actually named it Zone Coverage. I thought he had another idea for man-to-man coverage, but this was his idea, so I want to give him credit for that. It was dope idea, and we're gonna execute, but we need your participation. Okay, we need your participation with this. Get up here, state your case. All right. That being said, we got some shows. Okay, and it'd be a little confusing, okay? So I got a schedule for y'all to break it down. I got a schedule. Okay, make sure you get your notepad ready, get your notebook ready, because here we go. Here's your schedule. So every single Monday, rain or shine, we in this mug 8:30 p.m. every Monday, no matter what. We got Dave's fantasy show on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. So Dave's waivers fantasy show. If you trash, you got a terrible record in fantasy. You need some help, man. Hey, you need to get in there. Okay, you need to get your waiver help. All right, get your waiver help cracking. Then on Wednesdays, we got the zone coverage. The zone coverage will be cracking 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. And then we got the last minute fantasy show on Sunday right before kickoff at 11:30. That's Dave's fantasy show again. You trying to set your lineup, you need some help. Dave could be charging for this. He could be charging for these shows, okay? He could be charging for this. At least, I don't know what, $50 an hour for this kind of advice? I don't know.
I could get my subscriptions popping. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
I could be my own ESPN Plus.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Dave could be charging for this information. Okay, so we got. So make sure you go ahead and you hit Dave's fantasy show on Sunday. All right. All right. Ready?
Slim's
foolish.
Yo.
That's funny. All right. And then we got the watch parties happening every Sunday or Thursday or Monday, whenever our games. I think the rest of our games are on Sunday from here on out. But every game we're gonna try to live stream unless otherwise noted that it will not happen. Anticipate us going live every single Sunday, or me or Dave or both of us are going live every single Sunday. To be clear, that's a great question, Sean. So the zone coverage will be on YouTube, but if you want to participate, it's going to be on Zoom. So if you want to participate, it will be in Zoom. But yes, we're going to stream it here live on YouTube. All right. So same place, same time, all that good stuff. We'll be here. So this is the schedule. Make sure you screenshot that joint, so when we're going live. We're trying to take this thing to the next level, and this is part of it. So we appreciate all your support. And make sure you tune in on these. Tune in for these shows. All right, Dave. Again, real quick shout out for my roster build session. I've been doing roster build episodes. I got episodes 1 through 3 up right now. There's a playlist on the roster build. I'm gonna do a zone coverage on that too. We're gonna do a zone coverage on the episodes at some point, so you guys can get caught up on what's going on and where we are with the build. I've gone through several things so far as where we stand with contracts, identifying some players that are outplaying their contracts, some people we need to cut, compare that to PFF grades. There's a lot of good information in that. So make sure you tune into the roster rebuild episodes 1 through 3. On a nice little playlist for you. Make sure you get that cracking. All right, Dave. Here we go. All right, we just caught the fade. 33-31, Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champs, did beat us in Kansas City. We gave them our best shot, Dave. We gave it our best shot, but we couldn't quite get it done, and that's just been the story of our season.
I don't know what you're talking about. We won that game.
Depends what scores you're counting, Dave. Are you counting the legal or the legal scores?
I saw a lot of illegal points by the Kansas City Chiefs, man. We won that game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
We had 31 legal points. I did not see 33 legal points from the Kansas City Chiefs.
I saw 6 legal points from the Chiefs. I don't know where those other ones. I don't know where the other ones came from.
I don't know where them other points came from.
Facts. We won by a lot, Dave.
We won by a lot.
A lot.
If you end it in the first quarter, we won by a lot.
All right. That being said, moving on. All right. So the news has come out. Before we get into the game, the news has come out. Christian McCaffrey did hurt himself. Well, he didn't hurt himself. He messed up his shoulder, rib, or something like that. Looks like he's gonna miss some more time. C-Mac, just chill, bro. You did a lot the first 4 seasons. Just chill, man.
Now, granted, I mean, I don't think I would want to be a running back against the Bucs right now anyway. number one run defense in the NFL and all. So,
Take a chill pill, C-Mac. Just relax, man. Kick up.
It sucks. It sucks, man. And the thing is, he didn't really rush back either. That's what made it even terrible. Like he hit the back end of the.
It's a completely different injury. It's a completely different injury too. Like it's not something that's related to the ankle. It's a completely new injury. He looked good out there. I'll tell you that. He looked good.
Yeah, but you know one thing I did keep seeing though, like when you saw him on the sidelines, you would see him like grimacing with his shoulder. So he was still out there playing with it.
No, I mean the shoulder, but it happened later in the game too, though. It happened a little bit later in the game, but yes, when they zoomed on his face, he was grimacing, and he tried to come back in, but then he left the game again and didn't come back. So, but shout out to C-Mac, another hopefully get you healthy again. But just chill, bro. It's a lost season, man. I know you want to get out there and play some football, but we don't. It's no need to sacrifice your. Take a year off, man. You earned it, B. You earned it. You earned it for over the years, man. Take a year off.
He got his check, so
yeah,
he's good.
You got paid. You got paid. You got a mansion right up the street from the crib. So go ahead and just maybe I'll come check you out one day. Invite you over for some tea or something like that, and we can just chop it up. No need to come back. Just relax, man. Just relax, C-Mac. All right. That being said, let's move on. Here's my top 5 takeaways of the game. Special teams, man, they were ready to risk it all. They did their thing. We've probably one of the better teams when it comes to fake punts and all. I think we've converted three fake punts so far this year, and I've called them all on live stream. Shout out to me. But yeah, man, shout out to the special teams willing to risk it all. Even went for the 65-yard field goal. Or 68, whatever it was. Hey, listen, shout out to special teams, man. They doing their thing. Shout out to Chase Blackburn. We'll talk about that a little bit later. DJ Moore disappeared. Dave wants to put out an APB for him. I don't know what it's related to, but we'll dive into that a little bit later. And we got a whole Wednesday show dedicated to it. So let's just hold your thoughts on that, Dave. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it close for Wednesday.
Right.
I keep it low for Wednesday. You might get a dose of it tomorrow during my fantasy show. I know one of you guys are going to ask about DJ Moore. I know one of you guys are.
All right,
I'm going to say what I say.
All right, so, and return of the Mac. C-Mac was back looking like he was ready to attack. Bars, Dave. Like my bars?
Look at you, man.
Shout out to C-Mac, man. He looked good coming back, but obviously the shoulder, he is going to be going again. We had
Shoulders all slack.
Bars.
Shoulders all slack.
Bars.
Hopefully he doesn't get on the rack, man.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the shoulder situation with C-Mac.
Just take the year off, man. And also, we had no answer for Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. They went smack ham on us, and it was not pretty. And then, listen, this is an evaluation and process. You can see we're rotating in a lot of guys, especially left tackle. They had Dennis Daly start at left tackle. They rotated in Trent Scott, rotated in Greg Little. They are trying to figure it out. We all know that the answer ain't on the roster, and they're trying to figure it out. I commend them for rotating and they're trying everything. They are trying everything. They're trying to figure it out, especially in the offensive line, but it ain't working. You got some other guys. You got Jermaine Carter, who stepped in for Jeremy Chin. He looked okay. Sam Franklin looked okay. There's a lot of young guys out there, and it's an evaluation and process. So just that's what I noticed when watching this game. We hung in there. We hung in there as long as we could. We played tight, but at the end of the day, I try not to get too invested in the game, but it got close and I got nervous. I got invested. I ain't gonna lie. After we went up 14 to 14-3, I was like, all right, I think we got a chance. We played them tight. Throughout the entire game and we just didn't do enough on either side to make it happen. But Locksmain is back.
He's back.
Welcome back, Locksmain.
Locksmain, you better call in today, brother.
Back. Congrats.
We gotta talk. We gotta have the.
Yeah, Locks, man, you
I
gotta call in.
gotta have a
Right?
conversation with this. We
Locks,
gotta have a
man,
conversation
is
today,
back.
buddy.
He is back. All right.
I hope all is well, brother. We gotta have a conversation about your coaching choices.
All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. All right, let's move on. All right, stock up, stock down. This is your favorite portion of the show. Let's get to it. Stock up. Stock up. Hey, what can I say? Teddy Bridgewater, stock up. 36 of 49. 49 pass attempts. That's a lot of passes.
It's a lot of passing.
310 yards, 2 touchdowns. Right now, Teddy Bridgewater's top 5 in passing. I don't think either of these two guys on the field right now are going to pass him. So he will remain top 5 after this week. So when you address him, make sure you say top 5 in front of his name, okay? When you address Teddy, just make sure you say top 5 Teddy, okay? He's got 2,000.
You can go Teddy. You can go both ways. You can go Teddy top 5 Teddy.
I like Teddy top 5 has a nice ring to it. But top 5 Teddy, it whatever. Just make sure you put top 5 wherever it may fit. Prefix or suffix, Dave. It don't matter. Just get it in there. He got 11 touchdowns too. I mean, again, Teddy Bridgewater is not a perfect quarterback. Let me be clear. Teddy Bridgewater is not perfect. Sure, you can pull up a clip. I've seen the clip floating around on Twitter. I saw the clip floating around where he missed DJ Moore on the fly. I saw it. Okay, we can cherry pick. We can cherry pick plays. We can cherry pick a few plays here or there. But at the end of the day, he played well. Teddy Bridgewater played well. And listen, I don't know what else. The 4th down run is pictured right here. 4th and 14. He put the team on his back to go get that first down. Okay. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man. It's a lot of hate, a lot of hate out in these streets. I'm here for balance. Okay. I'm here to balance out the hate, bro. I'm here to balance out the hate. It's a lot of hate for Teddy out here on Twitter. A lot of haters, bro. Your boys at C3 Podcast, they do not. I don't know if Teddy. I hope Teddy didn't disrespect one of them personally, B. Because it's a lot of Teddy Bridgewater hate out there, man.
I'll tell you what. I saw that Big Cat clip and I was like, woo.
Yeah, the Big Cat was giving it to y'all suckers, man. And listen, I don't agree with everything he say, but listen, I agree with him on that. Teddy Bridgewater is a leader. He is a leader. I mean, he's doing fine. Like, considering the circumstances, which we'll talk about later, he's doing just fine. Teddy is doing just fine. Of course, there is things to be critical about. Absolutely. And you could, did anybody, let me ask you this, Dave. Did any Chiefs fans go start to slander Patrick Mahomes for missing Tyreek Hill in the end zone twice? Twice?
Nope.
It happened twice,
Nope.
Dave. I didn't see the Chiefs fans going out irate.
No, and by the way, just to be clear for everybody that's not aware, those would have been legal points.
Those would have been
legal. Those would have been legal points.
Facts.
Towards the final score.
So we gotta relax, man. First of all, Teddy doesn't play offensive line. He can't block for himself. He can't play defense. He's not rushing the passer. He can't play cornerback. Like, I don't know what we talk. Like, what are we expecting this man? What else do you want him to do, Dave? I need somebody, and again, we're going to do a zone coverage on this, but I need somebody to come up on the show and tell me what else they need this man to do. Because Teddy ain't the problem, B. He's not the problem. Dog, one of the C3 dudes had the audacity, the nerve to say that, to put Kyle Allen and Teddy Bridgewater in the same sentence, B. What an awful take, man. What an awful take. Just like people, listen. Listen, sometimes it's okay to be wrong sometimes. It's okay to admit when you're wrong, okay? It's okay, but we can't do that. We can't do that. Teddy is a better quarterback than Kyle Allen. It's not even close. And I'm not calling Teddy Bridgewater elite. Sure, he's not in the midst. You can't mention Teddy Bridgewater in the same name in the same breath as a Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. No, that's not what we're saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying.
But he ain't like bottom 10. Like,
yeah, he ain't the problem.
Folks got this man sitting like he bottom 10. He's in the middle of the pack somewhere, and arguably he could be in the top. He's definitely in the top half of the league. Like, there's only 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL, and if you do the power rankings, you ain't putting Teddy Bridgewater in the bottom 10. You're not. You can't.
There's this narrative that Teddy Bridgewater doesn't throw the ball deep. Like, I think that's the biggest thing for criticism for Teddy. He don't throw the ball deep. But Teddy, he in 20+ yard completions, he's tied for 6th, Dave. 6th in the league in 20+ yard completions. 50+ yards completions, Dave. He's tied for 4th with 3. Dave, 4th in the league. He's tied for 4th in 50+ yard completions. In 20+ air yard completions, Dave, he's tied for 5th. And this is all I forgot the guy that tweeted, so I got to give him his credit. But in air yard success rate, he's 55%, dog. Like, so when he throws deep, he the catchable balls. He's completing you just want to throw the ball deep for the sake of throwing the ball. Like, listen, if there was, and I asked this we were arguing on Twitter. I was arguing going back and forth with C3. I'm like, is there a correlation between deep ball and wins? Because if there is, then I'm with you. Then let's throw the ball deep more.
But there's not.
There is no correlation.
It's not.
Dave, Drew Brees right now, he's throwing the ball, Dave, 8 times, 20+ yards. 8 times the entire season. And they sitting at 5-2. Dave,
Mahomes probably got a better one, though.
Teddy Bridgewater is tied for 14th in attempts, total pass attempts for 20+ yards. He's tied for 14th. What else? Do you just want him to throw it deep just because? I don't understand what this. Everybody's got a hard on for this dude throwing the ball deep. For what? It doesn't equate to wins. I get it. You want to take some shot. Okay, calling Teddy conservative is valid. That's a valid criticism. Valid criticism.
But then you could argue that Drew Brees is conservative because Drew. But the thing is, Drew Brees got the same. Drew Brees has Kamara and has Michael Thomas. And by the way, he hasn't had Michael Thomas.
Dave, you want to know what the sole difference between what the Saints have and what we have? It's only one difference, because I'd argue that our receiving core is better than theirs. I can argue that. And Kamara and C-Mac, when C-Mac gets healthy, I'd argue that they're about the same. Do you want to know what the difference is, Dave? You want to know what it is? That gosh darn offensive line, B. No, we have a diet Sean Payton. So we got a diet Sean Payton sitting right there on offense.
It's the line.
The difference is the offensive line, B. That's the difference. And we'll talk. Hold that thought, Dave. Hold that thought. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I'm not gonna make this a zone coverage on Teddy Bridgewater because listen.
That's a whole nother episode. We out here giving out this content.
It's a whole nother episode. But listen, I got stats for days. But I can tell you right now, I can give you I can give you a couple of nuggets of who Teddy Bridgewater is throwing the ball more deep than. He's throwing the ball deep more than Lamar Jackson. He's throwing it more deep than Deshaun Watson, Drew Brees, Cam Newton, Ryan Tannehill. There's a whole bunch of others, okay? So, I mean, stop it with that narrative, man. That's just weak. That's a weak narrative. Find something else. Conservative, yes. He's conservative. Get it. I completely.
But the thing is, it goes back to what I just said. If he's conservative, so is Drew Brees. I mean, my man aired it out, and y'all.
Pat set it up, and I'm there, dog. Pat said, "Let's do a round table on Teddy. Set it up. I'm there, dog." And listen, and my bad, Pat, because I was trolling you on your show today. My bad. I got you some distracted. I was trolling you. My bad. That's my fault. I shouldn't have did that. I was trying, but you gave me some lobs. My fault, man. I didn't mean to distract you, dog. For real. All right, let's move on because Teddy earned that stock up, and he put his life on the line out here. You see the picture. He put his life out on it, on the line, and y'all trying to kill him. So let's move on though.
Yo, Teddy, man, I really want to keep it going. We got to talk about this line tonight, man. We really got to talk about this line.
We do. Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel had a really good day. 9 receptions on day. Dave, you'll like this one. On 9 targets, 9 receptions on 9 targets for 105 yards, which was a career high. So he had 1 touchdown as well. 3 rushes for 13 yards. 3 rushes for 13 yards. Curtis Samuel had a day. Hashtag keep Curtis. Y'all know I'm a Curtis fan. I've been a Curtis fan. I got a 3-part series to prove it. Curtis is my man. So whatever we got to do to keep Curtis, just make it happen. He's balling right now. He's in the zone. We finally have a competent offensive coordinator knows how to use them, I'm in there. What you think, Dave?
Told y'all last Tuesday to go after him in fantasy. Kind of worked out if you took my advice. Like I said, I'm not right every time.
Yeah, you were right.
Most of the
You
time.
you were right that time. You called it, and I thought you was tripping. But my bad. That's why I'm retired, Dave. That's why I'm retired.
It's just you see it. Like all my complaints about DJ Moore, and you see it. And now you see McCaffrey comes back. He's still out here getting these targets.
And he still had carries. He had 3 carries, Dave. So you were right. You were right, Dave. I was wrong. You were right. You were right.
So, I mean, you can't be mad at that. The 9 targets is enough by itself to have him to be on a fantasy team. The 3 carries is just icing on the cake. Phenomenal day.
Yeah, he had a great day, man. Great day. Moving on. Christian McCaffrey, C-Mac also had a great day. He had 18 carries, 69 yards rushing, and a touchdown. He added 10 receptions, Dave, for 82 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think he led us in receiving for a total of 151 total yards and 2 touchdowns. C-Mac was back like he never left. And I think that I'll just say that I think that having him back affected DJ Moore. I'll leave it right there. But I think that affected some of what DJ Moore did. I'll leave it at that. I won't go any further. I'll leave it for the zone coverage. But I think C-Mac definitely is back, and he did his thing. So it's good to see him back. Sucks that he got hurt. I saw Marcus say he was day to day. So Marcus said he was day to day. Okay,
he's day to day.
He'll probably miss a game or two.
I don't think he's gonna play. He's not gonna play against the Bucs.
Yeah, he'll probably miss that game, which is okay. As long as it's not long term or like shoulder in, like weeks or something like that. Maybe it's just like a bruise or something.
Well, that's what we hope for, and that's what fantasy owners are hoping for.
We'll see.
Because yeah.
All right, that's what we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with C-Mac. But C-Mac is back. Good to see him back. Hopefully, he doesn't stay out too long. We'll see. Also, Slim said he has an MRI on Wednesday, so we won't know until Wednesday what's going on. So, all right, enough on. Shout out to all the peeps in the chat keeping us abreast of the latest data. We'll keep track of what Christian McCaffrey's doing. All right. That being said, let's move on, Dave. Special teams, Dave. Special teams. We had the fake punt.
Man.
We had the fake punt. We had the 2 onside kicks. One of them was almost recovered. But shout out to Special Chase Blackburn, man, out there dialing it up, taking chances, taking risks. So shout out to Chase Blackburn, and then shout out to Matt Rule for allowing him to trusting his coaches to go out there and make those decisions, man. It was a really good, well played, a well thought out scheme for the because you can tell the way Matt Rule says it, man. They've been practicing this stuff, man, and it's working. Like every time we fake, we converting. So it's looking good, man. We catching people off guard. And shout out to Joe Charlton, man, for
what made it more amazing that they did it 2 weeks straight. That's what made it incredible. 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, and different ways too. One of them was the run, and then the other one was this tight, not just a pass, Dave. Put some respect on Joe Charlton's name, B. That was a tight spiral, dog. Did you see the form on that throw, B? Put some respect on Joseph Charlton.
I almost wasn't mad at him for that shitty punt he did right after.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I almost.
My bad.
I almost wasn't mad at him.
So what happened with Dave? He used all his juice on that pass.
That's what I'm trying to roll with.
And the
but last I checked, he didn't pass with his foot.
Dave, the meter didn't fill back up. His meter didn't fill back up, man. His meter didn't fill back up, man. He needed to get his juice back.
Yo, man, you don't understand, yo. I thought that man was playing all Madden with that punt. That punt was terrible.
No, he just had a flashback to training camp when he kicked the ball over the foot.
It was like, no.
Truth be told, though, he's been kicking pretty well, though.
Yeah, he has been.
All jokes aside, we getting him, but he has been kicking pretty good this season from a punt perspective. And I stand by. He used all his juice on that throw, man. He used all his juice on that throw. He ran out. But shout out to Chase Blackburn, man, former Panther, now special team coach. He's out here balling, man. So shout out to all the special teams guys. And listen, You got to take all the risks. Keep that same energy, man. Keep teams honest. Keep teams honest, all right? All right, so let's move on. Sam Franklin. Sam Franklin had an up and down day, but because he's undrafted free agent, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He ain't even supposed to be out there, okay? But he was out there doing his thug thizzle. He had the busted coverage play, of course. So we got to take the good with the bad. But he had 7 tackles, he had a sack, and he had 1.5 tackles for loss. So he had a good game, man. A really good game. And listen, we might have something in Sam Franklin in the future. Listen, just part of the evaluation process. I think Justin Burris is eligible to come back next week. I wonder if Matt Rule decides to go back to Burris instead of keeping Sam Franklin out there. Sam Franklin is a bigger guy. He's like 6'3", 2 and some change. So he's rangy, got a little speed. So I think they might like him there. I don't know. Just it's all about evaluation, man. Let him get out there. Let him make some mistakes. Let him do what he does. And but he definitely on the play, I think where Tyreek Hill was wide open in the end zone, he didn't communicate the coverage properly. So that's just growing pains, okay? Growing pains. All right. So that being said, anything else on Sam Franklin Day?
Nah, man, Sam's my guy. He's balling, yo. And I'm curious to see what happens when Burris comes back. Burris might be out of a job if he keeps playing like this.
Yeah. Nah, Burris might be out of here, man. Oops. Burris might be out of here. Not out of here, but like at least demoted. And the interesting thing is, Dave, you could tell they like Sam Franklin because he's on like a 3-year deal too. Like usually undrafted free agents don't get those type of deals, but he's got a good solid deal for the Panthers perspective. He's got a good deal in place. Same goes with Omar Bayless. Him and Omar Bayless have similar deals in place where they're signed through like 2020, 2024, 2025 or something like that. I think it's 2024. So you could tell they like those guys, man. They like those guys a lot. But I like Sam. Again, I hope they continue to play him and let him earn his stripes out there. Any thoughts on Sam, Dave?
Sam kicking it, man. He doing his thing.
All right.
I'm happy for him. I hope he'll probably be around for a while.
All right, Dave. Moving on. The run defense. And Dave, I'm just gonna chop it up to say our run defense was really good this week. I'm not gonna say that the Chiefs just decided to throw on us because our secondary is just trash. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna really chop it up to our run defense. Dave, let me finish. Dave, stop. Let me get my point out first. All right. Let me get my point out first, all right? I'm going to chop it up to no, Dave, it's not that they just only ran the ball 12 times. That's not the point. The fact of the matter is that they only allowed 30 yards. 30 yards, okay? They only gave up 30 yards. And I'm not going to bring up the fact, Dave. That the Chiefs just decided to expose our secondary. We're just going to chop it up, man. Shout out to the run defense. Come on, man.
Listen.
No props for the run defense?
Nah.
I'm joking, Pete. I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah, I know you are.
Go ahead.
Listen, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought, hey, they'll probably run this stuff down our throat. But then when I saw their first drive, I knew right then and there what was up. At that point forward, I was like, oh, they're just going to remind us how terrible our secondary is for this entire game. Yeah. I knew from that point forward.
Yeah.
That's how it was gonna be.
Yeah, they I think they was toying with us, man. They was like, yeah, we're not even gonna try to run the ball. We're just gonna toss it up and expose the secondary. So, but the fact of the matter is, stats, Dave. The fact is that we only allowed 30 rushing yards. That's a fact.
That's fine. Don't worry. Our little standings will go up a little bit in the rush defense rankings.
Exactly.
It'll climb up. But you know what I'm going to say there? I'm just going to say, take the Chiefs game off, see what it looks like.
Chill, man.
You know what we call that in statistics?
What's that, Dave? An anomaly?
An outlier.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
An outlier. Technical terms here at the Panther Nation podcast.
Facts. All right, moving on. This is a joke. This slide is a joke, by the way. Relax. Yeah. I'm joking. We know what the Chiefs did.
Look, man. I like our viewership. I don't want our viewership to flounder because you out here talking about our run defense gets us stuck up.
I'm joking. It is a joke. Jeez, come on. Y'all know me better than that. Moving on. Dave, the offensive line. Okay, here's my gripe. Here's where it gets ugly. Nobody's gonna call out the real truth. Okay, the fact of the matter is, everybody wants to blame Teddy. Teddy sucks. Teddy's not that guy. Pat Coltrane hates Teddy Bridgewater. Pat, you still watching? Pat Coltrane hates Teddy Bridgewater. That's a joke. I'm joking. That is a joke.
I think comedy he left. Style. Good thing he left.
Comedy style.
He about to diss us on this show, man.
Comedy style. But our offensive line is garbage. Okay, let me tell you what. We had a guy give up five pressures alone and a hit. One guy gave up 5 pressures. One guy gave up 5 pressures. That's John Miller. John Miller gave up 5 pressures. The interior of our offensive line has been getting exposed. You guys remember, go back to where I told you when I pointed out those stunts that were happening on the inside. The stunts where the Bears were killing us. Yeah, that's what's happening. We're getting killed. John Miller gave up 5 hurries in the hit. Moton allowed 2 hurries. Paradis, 2 hurries. Little added a hurry. Dennis Daly added a hurry. It's just hurries all over the place. Hurries is all over the place, Dave. We gave up.
Hurry.
Dave, here's some stats. Here's some stats, Dave. The Chiefs got 17 total pressures on us. 17 total pressures. 11 hurries. 5 hits. Dave, we can't get you. QB can't be getting hit 5 times. And a sack. Luckily, Teddy is somewhat mobile and can move around. If we had a statue back there, he would be dead. But 17 pressures. And just look, man. I pointed this out last week. Look at the pressures in correlation to the win-loss record. It's not 100% science. It's not 100% science. But look, the offensive line has to play better. And look what we got coming up next week. It's 18 total pressures we gave up to the Bucs last week. You think they just magically got better? No, I expect that to go higher. I expect that to be like 20-something pressures. Okay.
They blitzed a lot on us too, man.
I should have looked that up. I didn't have the stat. I don't have the stat in front of me, but I can tell you. I don't know how many times they blitzed, but I mean, listen.
I know that at the end of the game they blitzed often. Had Teddy in duress like a second in. Dog, like the Bucs, they got a really good run defense and they can freaking rush the passer. Our offensive line is atrocious.
Yeah, offensive line.
And the thing is, for the folks who watch 4-man rush, if you haven't, you need to watch 4-man rush, man, because you really need to see the numbers and look at the film and understand that we have to fix these lines. We have to fix this line.
Facts. And Dave, so you know how we talked earlier about Drew Brees and whatnot? We talked about Drew Brees and what he has. Dave, so I was watching the Saints-Bucs game last night, and I heard this dude say, the commentator said, you know, hey, look at all the draft capital the Saints have put into their offensive line. Dave, I went and did all the research. I couldn't believe my eyes, Dave. Teron Armstead, 2013 third-round pick, okay? And he's pretty darn good. Andres Pete, who they drafted him to be a tackle, but then he slid into guard. 2015 first-round pick, 13 overall. Eric McCoy, center. 2019 second-round pick, 48th overall. Cesar Ruiz, guard, drafted this past season. First-round pick, 24th. Ryan Ramczyk, tackle, 2017, first-round pick. Fam, Jesus Christ. Can we do something? Look at what we've done, Dave. Look what we've done, Dave. We got a half our defense, half our offensive line came from somebody else's throwaways. We got Russell Okung, was drafted by Seattle in the first round, 2010. He's 32 now. So, I mean, it is what it is. John Miller's a guard. He was drafted in the third round by the Bills, but I think he drafted by the Bills. Then he went to the Bengals. They didn't want anymore. So we got that. We got him from somebody else. Paradis, 2014 6th-round pick from the Broncos. They didn't want him.
He was a Pro Bowler for them.
Yeah, and they didn't want him. They didn't want him, so they let him walk. Then Chris Reed, Guard. Excuse me, should be guard. 2015 is an undrafted guy. He ain't even been drafted. And then Taylor Moton, who's 2017 second round pick, and we won't even extend him. We won't even get this man an extension. He's the best player on the offensive line. There is okay, so it doesn't matter. You can pick your poison. Whoever you want to be the quarterback. Whoever you want to be the quarterback. Whoever you want to be quarterback. It doesn't matter if you're not a Teddy fan or a Teddy fan. It won't matter who you put back there until some respect is put on the offensive line. We have got to address it. You cannot continue to kick the can and just hope and pray that the scheme. I mean, it helped out for the first couple weeks, but we got figured out. Teams have adjusted. And we are getting exposed up front. We're getting exposed up front. You got to fix it. It won't matter who you draft. Trevor Lawrence. Put him behind that offensive line, see what happens.
There's a reason why he probably should not come out if he knows the Jets are going to take him, because they ain't got nothing for him.
Again,
they ain't got no help.
Okay, and then going back to Joe Brady, we talk about Joe Brady. You want to talk about Joe Brady's system and all that, and how great it looked at LSU. Dog, they had one of the best offensive lines ever in history. They had like 4. I don't know. Look at the awards they got from the offensive line. That offensive line was really good. Okay, so you have to invest in the offensive line. You have to invest in the offensive line. And listen, it won't matter who you put back there until we address the offensive line. We need to address. I'm talking about at least 3 picks in this upcoming offensive in this draft. We need to invest heavy, just like they did in the. For the defense, you got to do the same thing for the offensive line. You got to fix it. Fix it, bro. Everybody wants, Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence, but you got to fix it, man. Got to fix it. Got to fix it. Got to fix it, Dave. Yep. So any thoughts on the offensive line, man? It's not good. It's not good.
Man, I'm thinking about the fact that Cam's never really had a line like that when he was here. He was always running, and now he went to another team where he's always running. So the line's the line. They gotta draft heavy with the line this next go round, man. We went all offense for the first shindig. We need to probably go all defense the first shindig under the rule era. We need to probably go all offense with this one, unless we're getting a linebacker early.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we definitely need a linebacker or a cornerback. Hey, Marcus, I see you listing all those guys. What about left tackle? I mean, you naming a lot of guys, man. What about left tackle? You're not gonna get one of those.
The last time we drafted one that was high level was Gross, and he was in the first round. So they tried with Otah. We saw how that worked out, but I think Otah was going to be there to play right. We saw how well that went.
And it's not going to be sexy, too. It's going to be a lot of pissed off Panthers fans when we go heavy offensive line in this draft. But it got to be fixed, man. It got to be fixed. All right. That being said, let's move on. DJ Moore, Dave. DJ Moore, stock down. I did this one for you, man.
No, you didn't do it for me. You did it for us. Because there's no way you can defend this otherwise. You didn't do this for me. You did this for us.
Two receptions on three targets for 18 yards, Dave.
Dog.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying DJ Moore is droppable. I ain't saying DJ Moore is droppable in fantasy, but it's very hard to start him at this point. I didn't want to start him this week. I had no choice. I didn't know if God was going to play. If I knew God was going to play, I would have played him. He got more. He just got his replacement picked up. At least he's trying to fight for his job. Let me say some of this for Wednesday. Say some of this for Wednesday, man.
Dave giving him that heat.
I don't need him. Look, you guys got this notion that I need him to get 100 yards every week. I don't need him to get 100 yards every week. I just need him to get his targets every week, and everything else will fall into place. And then he needs to.
DJ can't throw to himself, Dave.
Listen, man, but there's a reason why they're not throwing to his ass. Don't give me that old DJ can't throw to himself.
The heat's coming, Dave.
Look, Wednesday. I'm trying my best to save this. You're not helping. You're not helping.
All right.
You're keeping me on the narcotic.
All right. So DJ Moore again, stock down for Dave. I apologize for that. My email is blowing up. All right, let me cut that off. All right, there we go. Now we should be fine. All right. So yeah, DJ Moore stock down. Two catches on 3 targets, 18 yards. It is what it is. Dave does not like DJ Moore. Dave hates.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
Dave hates
I
DJ
didn't say
Moore.
I didn't like him. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Didn't say I didn't like him. He's a nice kid. I met him at training camp his rookie year. I'm just saying he ain't doing what he needs to do. But we'll get into that on Wednesday. Let's move on.
Dave hate DJ Moore, man. That's the news. All right, Dave, coming up. We got the Bucks. Bucks versus again. I ain't had too many stock downs. I thought we played a good game.
No, we really did. We played a really good game.
I could have been more picky, but just a couple stock downs. I think the offensive line deserved the most stock down. But it is.
By the way, just so you know, bro, I love the fact that you went for stock down in DJ Moore and using courtesy of the pitch.
Shout out to Curtis Samuel, man. Curtis is my guy, man. I told you I'm a Curtis fan, bro.
And y'all talking about me? You talking about me?
Tahir, so they're saying Tahir could. Marcus is saying Tahir could have got stock down. Yeah, he could have. He only had 1 tackle, and I think he played like the least amount of snaps the entire season. For this season, he didn't play a lot of snaps at all. He wasn't on the field that much. So yeah, he could have got stock down. But Tahir is what he is. It's $2 million middle linebacker. It's on 12 snaps. Thanks, Tony. Something like that. It was really low. It was not a lot of snaps at all. He only had 1 tackle. But yeah, we got the Bucks coming to the bank on Sunday, and we got a rematch. We tried to come back in the last game. We made it a little bit closer, but we were getting blown out in that first game. And listen, and then the Bucks are gonna be angry again because the last time we played them, they were coming off a loss to the Saints again. So they're gonna be angry. Tom Brady's angry.
Really angry.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed. So I don't expect us to win this game. But just be competitive, man. Like we've been all season, man.
Oh, they gonna show the game on television? That's great. Yo, Marcus, you wanna come out of his crib? We can make that happen, Captain.
So they are showing.
On TV.
Okay.
Looks like they're showing it up on the Northeast. That's good. I was shocked we got the game yesterday. The Chiefs Panthers game was on yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On Fox.
But yeah, we got the Bucks coming to town, man. It should be an interesting one. Hopefully, man, we can't. We're capable, man. But we just gotta. Hopefully, we can get it going on the defensive side. Some pressure, cornerbacks, all that. We gotta get it right, man. We gotta get it going. So we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see. All right. So for those that want Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, here you go. The draft order. Right now, if we stop counting the season right now, we would pick top 10 at number 10. So it could be interesting where we end up, but I do think we end up picking right outside of the top 10 personally.
New England's got we got a better record than the Patriots, which is wild to me. That's wild.
I'll keep that to myself.
Wow.
But yeah.
And they're losing to the Jets right now. Wow.
Top 10 pick for all you. Looks like all the quarterback people want Trey Lance, and he's gonna fix all our issues. All the Teddy haters. All the Teddy haters are gonna want, because Justin Fields ain't gonna be it. Justin Fields ain't gonna be there. Trevor Lawrence ain't gonna be there. We'll see what happens.
You know who might be there?
Trey Lance.
A franchise middle linebacker. That might be there.
Micah Parsons.
Whoever, I don't know who the guy would be.
It would be him.
Whoever the hell that guy is. He might be there at 10. And I think we should put some consideration on it. Just a thought.
I say we pick the best damn offensive lineman available. That's who I say we pick.
No, look, listen. Here's my pecking order. Because by the time, if we're sitting at 10, there's a good chance the best linebacker might still be on the board at 10, right? I mean, we got Luke at 9. So So there's a good chance that the best linebacker is going to be on the board.
Hey, man, Luke is once in a lifetime, Dave. That ain't happening again.
I don't need Luke, but I need something better than what the hell we got. It ain't Shaq. I know that. All right? Luke ain't coming through that door. So if the best linebacker is still on the board, best middle linebacker is still on the board, we have to take him. Otherwise, I completely agree with you. Fix the trenches.
Gotta fix the trenches, man. But anyway,
But I'll tell you what.
Oh, go ahead.
There's like five teams ahead of us right now that probably should do that. Ahead of us. Truth be told, if you want to be frank. I think the Giants can use that damn help. Washington can use that help. Understand that Dallas has had this great line all this time, but that line's getting old now. They could probably utilize it. The Chargers just drafted a quarterback. They could utilize that help.
Dallas taking a quarterback.
The Patriots could absolutely utilize that help. Like, there's a lot of folks in front of this hierarchy that can use a lineman, which means we probably can get the best middle linebacker on the board.
We'll see, man. It's early. It's early. I'll start my draft video sometime. Probably this weekend. I'm gonna start them back up. So shout out to Jared. He's gonna get the spreadsheet, the world famous spreadsheet, back together. We're gonna get it cracking. We're gonna get it cracking with the scout videos. All right, or the film session videos. All right, moving on. Again, this is just a reminder of the schedule. If you came in late, this is the schedule real quick. Every Monday, 8:30 p.m. we here, rain or shine. Fantasy show on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. Let me skip that. Let me go back up to the top. My fault, because I changed it.
Yeah,
here we go.
Times are different.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So here's the schedule. Every Monday, 8:30 p.m. And then on Tuesday we got the Fantasy Waiver Show, Dave Show at 8 o'clock. And then we got the New Zone Coverage Show happening Wednesday at 8 p.m. And then we got the Last Minute Fantasy Show, Get Your Fantasy Right, on Sunday at 11:30. And then we got the Watch Party. So full slate of events for y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all watching. But that's it. All right, Dave. That's all I got. That is all I got for slides.
Open up the lines. Let's see if Lokesman survives.
Open up the lines. All right, let me do it. I'm opening up the lines. You gonna log in?
Yep, I'm doing it right now. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
All right, about to open up the phone lines in about 2 seconds. As soon as this joint, here we go. You on, Dave? All right.
There is one other participant in the conference. Please announce yourself.
My bad. I forgot to phone number.
Put the number.
Yeah, here we go. All right. So the phone lines are open, man. Come through, holla at us. Let's light these joints up, or it could be an early show. Light these phone lines up, dog. What's your thoughts? Teddy Bridgewater, DJ Moore, Locks Main. What's good, bro? Call up.
Oh, we gotta have a discussion. You call up, Lokesman. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. I got a couple questions for you. Just asking for a friend. Tell me it's a party. I know I'm asking for a friend.
Phone lines are open, man. Anything you want to talk about? Talk about the game. How'd you think we did in the game? What you looking forward to next Sunday? Phone lines are open, bro. The phone lines are open. What's Cam doing?
Look, man, I need them to stop the count in this fantasy league that I'm in.
All right, we got our first call. Oops. Let's see. Oops. My bad. Got to get my situation right. All right. Austin, what's good, brother?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Happy Monday, fun day.
We chilling. We chilling.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Actually, I'm not really mad about the game at all. It's kind of cool to see what the offense is going to look like with Christian McCaffrey. The defense, defense is young, so it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
But DJ Moore, Is it a thing where he can't get open,
Nah, he open.
or is it a Teddy not having time?
Nah, we
I think
gotta
it's.
talk on.
Yeah, I
We
think
gotta,
it. Yeah, we'll save it. We're gonna save it
Wednesday,
for
man.
Wednesday.
All right, my bad. Zone coverage, my bad.
Zone
Yeah,
coverage.
Zone,
Yeah,
zone
Wednesday.
coverage.
Zone coverage. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all check it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I mean that's really all I had about that, man. But I got a couple things, man. Y'all see AEW Full Gear?
Did I see?
I heard about it. I ain't watch it.
Classic. Go ahead, check it out. But yeah, man, like if we can, I mean, just check this out. So we almost beat the Saints, right? Or we were competitive against the Saints. We were competitive against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
We beat the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad start for year one.
I don't know what else you can ask for, man.
Right. I mean, it's a good start for year one. I'm eager to see what's going to be year three. So
with the youngest team in the league, probably by far. I gotta check the ages, but it's probably by far the youngest team in the league. Like not even close. Especially you take K'Wan Short off the roster, it's probably the youngest team by far. You take Russell Okung off the roster, the youngest team by far. Like it's not even close.
I don't think they got the Jets though.
Nah, I think we'll see. No, they got Flacco now, so the Flacco about 38.
Nah, but the Jets got a high school team, man. Come on, man.
We'll see. I'll get that number. I'll get that number to you. I'll get that number to y'all.
All right,
but
cool.
yeah, I think it's by far personally.
All right. I had another question, but I'm just let it go. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat or something. But yeah, that was it, man. Yeah, y'all stay up. Keep pounding.
All right, Austin. I'll let you
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, Marcus. What's good?
What's up, Marcus?
Hey, just got a comment and a question. Just about DJ. I just think it's dumb. I was listening to Charlotte Sports Radio, and now the tide is they want to keep Curtis, but get rid of DJ. And I'm just like, we're throwing away 1,000-yard receivers now. I don't think that's very smart. I just think it's just a thing where you're going to be spreading the ball. If you have a quarterback that's going to be spreading the ball around, one day one guy's going to eat, another day another guy's going to eat. So I just don't really get the hatred against DJ right now. And it's kind of weird that I'm the guy defending DJ, being that as much hatred as I gave him his rookie season. So the question I had was in regards to Joe Brady. I just was wondering if he ends up getting a job on this upcoming year, how do you think that affects Teddy? Because do we bring in another guy to basically keep what we have for continuity, or do we try to go in a different direction? Just the reason I bring that up is just because that was how we ended up with Mike Shula, if you remember, because Ron Rivera wanted to keep the continuity with what we had for Raj Ajinski, and he didn't want. We ended up turning down Hugh Jackson for Mike Shula. So just wondering what your thoughts were.
I think personally, I don't think Joe Brady's gonna go anywhere. I'm hoping that Tepper gave him the bag, the largest bag ever, and he just won't go anywhere. I would hate to see Joe Brady, and that was my biggest fear. If you recall, you go back to watching those shows when we first hired him. That was my biggest fear, is that another team was going to sign him due to his youth and creativity or whatever it may be. If we were successful, our offense is going to be attributed to his success, and we're going to pick him off. Now, as far as what we're going to do, I think if you listen to Joe Brady, much of this offense is attributed to Teddy. He calls it Teddy's offense. So I don't know. I'm hoping somebody on the staff will get promoted to keep the continuity. I like continuity, but I think at the same time you're early enough in the rebuild to go get a good mind to kind of help us out.
I hear continuity. I think Mike Shula. So this rings in my head.
I hear you. But I think that again, we're young enough or early enough in the rebuild, and that I wouldn't be mad at bringing in another offensive mind. But
all right, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Marcus.
all right, Marcus. All right, so there ain't no more phone calls. If we don't get no more phone calls, I'm gonna shut it down.
Just shut it down, man. I gotta finish up my stuff for tomorrow before I trade my systems in anyway. So we can go ahead and shut it down.
All right, let me give it 5 more minutes, Dave. 5 more minutes.
Okay, I'll give him 5. We'll give him 5.
Yeah, I'll wait for Lox Bane to call up, man.
Yo, real talk. The Jets might mess around and win this game, fam. Ooh. Yeah, that's a touchdown. I don't know why they called that incomplete. That was a heck of a catch by Crowder. Ooh.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy is not our coach. We need some explaining, Lox, man.
I need something. This brother needs to tell me. What happened? What occurred? Please help me,
Yeah,
Lord.
man. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to leave these open, but just give it to the Pats, man.
They are. Cam gonna have to stay in Rhode Island, fam.
Yeah, he said move out of the
I hope he bought a house in Rhode Island. He didn't buy a house in Mass. It's much cheaper that way. Like Randy Moss got a crib in Lincoln, Rhode Island, near the casino. Oh yeah, man. I had to pass all the time. I didn't think Cam was capable of losing to the Jets. The Jets are terrible.
All right, we got another caller. 910. 910, what's good?
Hey, what's good, dog?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you be, man? I'm calling back in. I'm sorry, I just got off work, dog.
Nah, you good?
And yeah, I just I wanted to get in, man, talk to you guys and stuff like that. I felt like, I got part of it. That DJ Moore thing, I still say, we should have, put him on the bench. Well, I mean, not really put him on the bench, but I tell you this, I would use him, just like I said, like in third down situations and stuff like that. I think right there would probably be his itch, you know what I'm saying? Like you pull him off the bench just like for that third down specialist thing. And because just having him out there, I don't know if he's not doing his route, if he's not getting. I don't see him getting that breakaway from the DB or something like that a lot. So maybe that's not why Teddy is really targeting him a lot. I don't know, but it just seems like the chemistry's not there. And I'm gonna go back to. I don't think on the running game. Well, the running game is gonna be okay. I think Christian McCaffrey's gonna probably be out for Tampa Bay game. They were talking about he hurt his shoulder.
That's what it's looking
right?
like. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah. So I mean, Mike Davis is gonna be covered there. I think we're gonna be all right there, man. I'm gonna go back. Here way ahead. I don't know, man. I'm just like, we gotta try something else, dude.
I mean he only played 12 or 13 snaps, so he wasn't on the field that much.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what the linebacker deal is, man. I mean, P.J. Carter gave it his best deal there. I don't know if he's not the answer, but he's a little stop leak gap thing, I guess. And I just still say, man, we're doing too much prevent defense. I think we need to do a little bit more man. I mean, it could be a nice mixture. I still say, hey man, Dante's not there. We got to find somebody to come in there, man. I don't know who it's gonna be. I'd like to see a little bit more Stanley Thomas Oliver.
I don't think you want to see that.
You don't think so?
Nah, no. I don't think you want to see that. He ain't ready. But I do think Dante needs to sit.
Flashes.
Dante need to sit down.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Dante need to sit down. He's not, if he's not healthy, he don't need to be out there. So he needs to take a seat.
He don't need to be out there like that, man, because it's a waste of time, man. I mean, it really is. And he's trying to. I guess he's trying to be out there to be tough, but if you can't cover, man. I mean, if you're not ready to go, you need to just sit down and chill.
Yeah.
But I mean, all together, I gotta give those guys props, man. That was a hell of a fight. I like that game. Everybody's been saying the same thing, man. They really fought that, and we got a lot of respect over that game, man. I think people seeing that, we're on the right track. We're a few picks away. I'd like to see, maybe in the draft we do straight line. I mean, get the things we need, because we only need we need a center. We need a left guard.
We need everything. We need everything. We need everything.
A left tackle.
We need everything.
That would stop a lot of leaks, man.
We need everything but a right tackle.
And we re-sign. If we get Taylor Moton on the right side, we got a pretty good blocking tight end. All we need to really do is get another guard. Now I like that guard, and I'm telling you, keep your eyes on him. His name is Marcus Haynes. Right out of Oklahoma, 54. He's bad, man. He's perfect. 325. He's a beast. That left tackle. I don't know if Pirelli's going to be there. You said Pirelli going top 5. He might go in top 10. If he's there, we got to get him.
He called that man Pirelli. His name, Penny Sue. It's
Penny, something like that. Yeah,
Sue. That's how you say it. Sue. It's Sue.
Penny Sue. That left tackle Oregon. Yeah. He's bad, man. He's like 6'7", 3. No. I mean, that's perfect.
Penny Sue.
We wouldn't be talking about tackles no more.
Yeah, we gotta fix it, man.
I think he fit. I think he fit in there perfect, man. You get him and Haynes on there with that left side is secure.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
And I got my own that linebacker out of
Penn State.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons.
He's good. Yeah. I think he would fit in too. We could probably get him in the second round.
Oh no, that's not happening. That's not happening.
You think he's going first round?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
If he's there in the first round, you're gonna have to get him. I mean, I hate doing that, man, because we got so many needs and stuff. But if he's there, I can see us going to get him. Either way, you either get that tackle or you get that linebacker.
Yeah, you just gotta let it fall, let the chips fall where they may, and pick the best player. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. It's not that complicated.
That's all we can do.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, we don't have that much. Believe it or not, we don't have that much to get. After that, we gotta get a defensive tackle too. But we get one else.
We got some holes. We got a lot of holes, man. We got a
lot of holes. We got a lot of holes. I always say, if you're gonna build a team, you got to get those linemen in there, man. We got to get some quality linemen. It's that time, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say. Hey, man, you guys keep pounding.
All right,
Love your show, dude.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, Dave. I'm shutting the lines down.
Shut her down.
Since Dave is ready to go. We will peep.
No, don't do that.
Dave's ready to go.
Look. They're gonna get me 4 days straight.
That's true. That's true, Dave.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, Dave. That's a fact. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm taking tomorrow off.
Yeah.
And then Dave will be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
And Sunday.
So yeah, Dave's ready to go. That being said, man, we're about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter, Panther Nation PC, Facebook, Panther Nation Podcast. All the the other podcast places. Find us. You know what it is. That being said, we're getting out of here. See y'all Dave will see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all back on Wednesday when we talk. Oh, Dave, you got me.
Oh yeah, I hung up.
Alright.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just this music. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Alright, no, you good. I hung up. No, you good. Alright, I got it. We're good. So make sure y'all, again, Wednesday we'll be back with the zone coverage. DJ Moore, no holds barred. We taking the chains off.
No disqualifications.
No DQ.
No countouts.
No DQ match.
Only win by pinfall on submission.
No DQ, dog. DJ Moore, you on deck. And Dave is coming at you, bro.
Coming for you, sucker.
Classic. All right, that being said, we out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all. Dave gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all back on Wednesday, all right?